Well, yesterday I just returned from Los Angeles. That is where Trump sent 4,000 National Guardsmen and 700 Marines to our area when our local law enforcement had everything well under control.
Instead of the National Guard, we need a black National Guard.
We have to continue to resist, and this moment demands courage. It demands us to understand that we must obstruct and do everything we can to oppose any of these authoritarian actions against our cities.
Do you think it would make a difference to have some help from the National Guard in Chicago?
Well, it certainly could, but the starting point is this. Local officials, like a governor and a mayor, can work with federal officials to be more effective in reducing crime. That's a given. I accept that. But in the situation in Chicago, this is not a negotiation any way whatsoever.
If he comes to Chicago, he's going to be in court, and he's going to be sued by the state. He's going to be sued by the city, and I believe that there will be private interests that also sue him. This is not about violent crime, and I don't think we should pretend that this manufactured crisis and his attempt to provoke people in Chicago is legitimate exercise of power. It is not.
Past Virginia governors have run into a lot of trouble, especially amongst the Democrats, in, responding to some parent concerns about how schools are run in Virginia. You look at the gender equity issues in Loudoun County. There's a debate right now going on in Fairfax County over abortion. What would be, under your administration, the proper role of parents in how these kinds of issues and education is handled in schools?
Well, I'm a parent of 3 daughters in Virginia public schools at this moment. And everywhere I travel across Virginia, I hear from other parents. We want our kids to be safe in schools. We want our kids to learn in schools. We want our kids to be set up for success. And frankly, at a point in time when Virginia is ranked 51st in our math recovery, after every other state and the District of Columbia, parents want to ensure that we have a governor focused on improving our public schools. When we have a real challenge of recruiting and retaining, in my kids' classrooms, we've lost great teachers because they've gone on for other options, or they've been pulled out of the classroom because they were needed someplace else. We must make a plan for recruiting and retaining teachers to deal with the teacher shortage that, frankly, isn't unique to Virginia, but Virginia needs to solve it. And so I have laid out my education plan to focus on strengthening K through 12, but also making investments in early childhood education and ensuring that our public universities continue to be the best in the nation.